Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new here, what's up? I am Jacob. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a top 5 video. Now, I actually tried I filmed this last night, but the footage actually done fucked up because I filmed it in 50 frames per second and it was horrendous. Can I just talk about how shook I am right now? I just got back from a L'Oreal party. Like, it wasn't a party, it was a fucking meeting. This is for the Face Awards. For those who don't know, I am in the top 6 for the Face Awards Australia and New Zealand, which is so exciting. And I was expecting to talk in front of like maybe 8 or 10 people. The second I walked in there were 75 people sitting there staring at me. I was just like, great. So it was myself and Nadia. For those who don't know Nadia Peri XO. She is amazing. She's so funny. Make sure you guys go and check out her channel down below. I'll leave it in the description. So it was myself and her. The question was, why did you enter the Face Awards? She answered, gives me the microphone, and I went blank. Whenever I get super nervous, I always just forget and just like, fuck, like on the spot. And so I literally said in front of 75 people, I was like, what was the question? I sounded like such a dumbass, but anyway. So in this video, I'm gonna be doing a top 5 video once again for you guys. I was looking through the playlist on my channel and I was just like, okay, what haven't I done yet? I've pretty much covered all of my bases except for like brow products, lashes, and powders. So I thought, you know what, my next one is going to be all about powders. So I'm gonna start off with pressed powders and then go into translucent powders and loose setting powders. So the first one that I have here is one of the most used pressed powders that I have. This is the MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm in the shade NC35. This is what I use to kind of warm up my face a little bit, add some more color back. And I also have another shade in this in NC20 that I use to set my eye bases before I go in and apply eyeshadow. As you can tell, I've hit pan in this, and I've also hit pan probably the exact same amount in the NC20 as well. I love this powder so freaking much. It is full coverage. It is a powder foundation. So if you guys are looking for a powder foundation to set your face and to add some more coverage, you will love this. If you guys aren't, this leads me on to my second one. If you guys aren't looking for anything to add coverage and you just want it to set your face, there's another one from MAC. This is the Mineralise Skinfinish. These are repackaged as well. It doesn't have the clear lid anymore, which it used to. And this is in the shade medium deep. And this is actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks as a bronzer right now, and I use it on my forehead. I use this every single day, you guys. I have these in a ton of shades. I have light plus, medium golden, medium tan, medium deep, dark deepest. Is that all of it? I have an absolute shit ton of colors in this because I use these in my kit. I use these for my clients. These do have a little bit of sheen to them. Nothing noticeable though. Like, it's not like glitter or shimmer or anything like that. It just makes your skin look so healthy. Not necessarily like dewy or glowy or anything like that, but it just makes your skin look naturally flawless, you know? Okay, so moving on to my third. This is by far one of the most used powders. This is by Kiko Milano, a brand that you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of, but this powder is everything. I've used a good amount of it. This is the Weightless Perfection Wet and Dry Foundation. Now you can use this wet, but I don't know how that would go because it is a powder, so you're gonna seal it and fuck up the front. Anyway, if my foundation is looking a little bit too pink or a little bit too yellow, I will go ahead and pop this on because this is a neutral undertone, whereas some of the MAC ones can be a little bit yellow in tone. If I'm extremely tan, then I will use the MAC one, but if I'm not, then I will most likely use the Kiko Milano pressed powder in N40. Okay, so my second last one is the RCMA Original No Color Powder. Now, Nadia told me today that I really need to try the Laura Mercier translucent powder, so I'm gonna give that a go soon. This has been one of my favorite loose powders of all time. I used to use the Kryolan translucent loose powder before discovering this. Once I started using this, I've said goodbye to that. It's in the bin, it's gone. I think I actually still might have it. I don't know if I threw it out. That's a bit harsh. If you're anything like my brother, you'd probably call it Coke in a bottle. I'm gonna pop some out on this thing here. So as you can see, it is, oh fuck. It's a white powder. It is so smooth and soft. I think what are the ingredients in this? Okay, so the ingredients are talc and silica. So I think silica is what gives it that really creamy, buttery texture. I should do a video like testing talc powder in this. So I usually use this with a damp beauty blender. I get my beauty blender after my foundation, my concealer, whatever, get that beauty blender, dab it right into the pressed powder, and then I will go ahead and set underneath my eye, my smile lines, my frown lines I've got here, my forehead lines. Like, I set my entire face with a damp beauty blender and this, and it is so amazing. It is completely translucent. It does not flash back. But just to make sure, I always go in with a powder foundation and use that to dust away any excess powder anyway. And then my final number 5 is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Now, this is amazing, first of all. Second of all, if you guys find it hard to brighten up your under eyes, this is what you need. I'm gonna put it side by side with the RCMA just so you guys can see what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can tell, but here I have Laura Mercier and on the other side is RCMA. So it definitely has more of a yellow hue to it, which is great for brightening, and this sets matte. It's so matte, so if you guys have oily skin or like an oily under eye area, look no further, this is amazing. So guys, that concludes my top 5 powders and translucent powders and pressed powders and shit like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any video requests, leave them down below. I love you guys, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye guys.